Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Foolish Mortals. And where we left off in the previous one, we actually managed to do quite a lot of things. We managed to get ourselves a few of the artifacts that we needed to collect. Let's just check them up real fast. Come on, buddy. Just check it up. There we go. So we do have the nails, the bone fragment, and the rum. Still need quite a bit of stuff, and I do have a feeling I kind of know what I gotta do. A couple things that I'm gonna have to do. First thing is first, of course, we did get ourselves the photograph over here. Right, this is the last thing that we got. Next. Oh, you know what? Next up, let me go back here for a second. Because there was a thing that I wanted to do, and I really never got a chance to, which is this, the Dockmaster. This is the thing that I wanted to open up the window, and I wanted to see what with. Can I use the knife?
I didn't need to cut that.
Yeah, but I kind of want to pry it open somehow. Yeah, because that doesn't work.
The damp air of the bayou had swelled the window in its frame. It would need more force than my bare hands could supply to open it.
Can I maybe use the poker? Okay, that works. Wait, does it? Oh, yeah, it does. There we go.
With a bit of elbow grease, I levered up the window frame.
There we go. Got it. Okay. What's in there?
Pressed against the inside wall was a dusty desk covered in spiderwebs. And to top it, one thing lay undisturbed. A small folded document which I picked up, along with an inadvertent eight-legged companion. Ugh! Ghost stories and haunted treasures I could handle, but spiders gave me the creeps.
Hey, I think I got myself the captain license. Nice, and it is already missing a photo. Cornelius Knott. Alright, so we got ourselves the thing that we needed. We also have this. Can we put it in?
I was going to need something adhesive to stick it in with.
Oh, you know what? Hold up. I think I know what. All the way to Bilbo Manor. If I go to the back of it here. There we go. Exactly. We have the molasses that we can use. And I have a feeling I might be able to just put the photo on the molasses. Get a little bit of stickiness on it. And then apply it.
I touched the back of the photograph to the molasses.
There we go. And now,
thanks to the stickiness of the molasses, the photograph adhered nicely to the captain's license.
Nice. There we go. All right. Looks good. Now, another thing that I want to try to do. Let's see here. Let me go to the map. I want to try to go to the fort real fast. Because in the last episode, we actually managed to make the brooch here be shiny. And I do remember the old man saying something about now it's as shiny as a firefly. Is this going to attract the attention of the cat?
With the newly polished brooch gleaming, I angled it towards the lantern, catching the light and reflecting a red beam.
Hey, there we go. Nice. And we got ourselves gunpowder.
I took a handful of the spilled gunpowder.
Nice. And of course, we need the gunpowder for...
I placed the gunpowder into the gree-gree.
There we go. So this means we need 3 more items. Silver coin, the black feather, and chalk.
It was a manuscript.
All right. Now, if only I had some way to light up the fire. I have a feeling if I do light this fire up, I might be able to open up the door. Because I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more to this place. So I'm probably going to have to find myself some sort of a light or something. Alright, let me go to Dead Needle though. Now that I have that certificate. And let us see if I can manage to convince this guy to let me in. You're really enjoying the adventure so far, y'all. There we go. Grab the certificate and give it to this fella.
My credentials.
You're telling me you are a captain?
I trust it's all in order.
I thought you said your name was Murphy McCallan.
That's right.
Then why does this say Captain Knott?
It's a pseudonym for marketing purposes. You've got to stand out nowadays. A cool name's a good way to do that. You didn't think Captain Hook was called Hook before the hand incident, did you? What would the odds of that have been?
Look, Sonny, the bylaws of this club only allow the club manager to verify a captain's license. And Mr. Perkins is enjoying his backgammon soiree with Mrs. Perkins and the ladies this evening, with strict instructions not to be disturbed. So I'll accept this for tonight, but try this again tomorrow night and it'll be another story. Now, with that said, a warm and hearty welcome to the Captain's Club. We sincerely hope you make use of and enjoy our facilities, and do please let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. We don't open for another hour, but if you'd like, you can head up now to acquaint yourself.
Hey, there we go. Finally, we can make our way inside. Can you use the elevator?
I waited for the doors of the elevator to open, but nothing happened.
If you wish to use the elevator, I'm afraid to tell you it's broken. You'll
Oh.
have to endure the stairs.
Fair enough.
Alright, anyway, let's go inside then. Oh, finally, we made it in. Listen to the music. That's awesome. And we do have quite a lot of things to interact with here. What about the globe, first of all?
While I was trapped on Devil's Rock, a map of the world wasn't going to be much use to me.
That is true. Oh, hold up. There's a billiard chalk. Wait, that's the chalk that I need.
I picked up the cube of billiard chalk from the edge of the table.
Right, because if I go here, I need chalk. There we go. Okay. So grab the chalk and put it in
I
here.
placed the chalk into the gree-gree.
There we go. 2 more items left.
I considered playing a game, but the lack of balls and cues was going to be a roadblock. The cabinet was locked.
Can I turn off the light?
The switch seemed to control the ceiling fans.
Oh, controls the fans. Huh.
The ceiling fans were off.
Okay. I don't know why that's a thing.
The door was locked.
And the door is locked. Other than that, it appears that is about it. Can I maybe use this on the
That
fans?
didn't work.
Use this on
That
this?
didn't work.
No. All right, I don't think I need to do anything here. Of course, being able to turn on the fans on and off, maybe that's gonna be something I'm gonna need to do eventually with them. But anyway, for now, I guess I got myself the chalk. Can I chat with this fella a little bit about the place?
Hello again, Felix.
Hello again, sir.
Officer Moe has been murdered.
Oh no! That's terrible! I only paid the bribe last Saturday. What if his replacement isn't so agreeable?
I best be casting off.
Farewell, Captain.
All right, let's head on out. So, we got ourselves quite a bit of stuff here, right? We got the chalk. I just need the black feathers and the silver coin. Quite a couple things we are gonna need here. Now, at this point, of course, most of the stuff that I just solved right now is stuff that came to mind as I was editing the previous episode. But up to this point, I'm a little bit confused on what I'm supposed to do next. I do believe I need some feathers, and I may just need the ink to make them black. Maybe. But what else? What else could we do here? And then
It was
the
a
silver
manual.
coin. The thing about the silver coin is that I'm 100% that the silver coin is the one by the hanging body over here. The problem is, getting back in the mansion is going to be a problem. I got no clue how to do it. Now, what I was thinking is that when I got pushed in the water by the ghost, I probably had the key on me, and I must have lost it in the pond.
I considered wading into the pond. Then I realized
But the only way I'm thinking of actually doing this is by using this with
that
the pond.
didn't work.
I mean, I know, but I need to
I
tie up
needed
the
to think of
magnet.
something else.
Can I attach
I
it here?
didn't need to wear the brooch, and obviously its
No.
red stone wouldn't suit my jade complexion.
This? With
That
this?
wasn't going to work.
No. Put the magnet in
I
here.
couldn't do
Tie
that.
this.
Didn't work.
No. So what I was trying to do is kind of like tie this up with the magnet and then throw the magnet on the string in the water to hopefully catch that key. But unfortunately, that does not seem to work. So how can I grab this fella then?
The skeleton hung high up in the tree, swaying with each slight breeze. Even from down on the ground, I felt disturbingly close to it.
Can I maybe use the rope with a tree?
I couldn't do that.
No. Can I use this with the corpse?
Nope. I could.
No. Trying to figure things out here, but... Oh wait, I do have a dime. That's silver.
I placed the dime into the gree-gree.
Never mind.
That would work as the silver coin.
So I'm guessing that is not a silver coin. It does look gold after all, that's true. Maybe it's... the ring, the golden ring this guy was about to give to the wife, to the bride. So next up is the black feathers that we still need to get. Now, there is a crow all the way back here. But I don't think I can interact with it. So I'm probably gonna need like different feathers from somewhere else. What else? Baxter's Mill. Sure, let's try this. Oh, chickens. Chickens have feathers. Yeah. Now, how do I get the chickens to come out? That is the question. Can I use this to
The
make it
blast
come
of
out?
air may have dislodged some feathers, but there was no chance of them flying out the small opening. I needed to lure the chicken out.
Exactly. Okay, we figured it out. So how do we lure the chicken out?
That didn't work. I couldn't.
I need to try to give them something that they would like to eat. But how?
Vandalizing the chicken coop. Cluck, cluck.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I tried to.
It doesn't seem to be much to explore around here anymore. We got the tide, we got the tide pools, of course. Can I grab water out of the
If I
tide
wanted
pools?
to fill the bottle, it was best to do it with the tide, lest my fingers get nipped by some unseen lurking crab.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Look at that. I'm actually getting some water. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to put some salt water in the fish's bowl. Well, that's definitely gonna kill him. Okay, so we got some
soda
salt
bottle
water.
I'd filled up with water.
Can I put this
That
in?
didn't work.
No.
That didn't work.
No. In that case, I feel like I know what I gotta do. Let me go here. Let me go through this one. And let me see if I can do this. So first
Welcome
of all,
back.
if I grab this and try to put
The
there.
neck of the bottle was far too narrow for the pudgy little goldfish to swim through.
Oh, never mind.
The neck of the bottle was.
So that's what he's saying. All right, let me go to the Spirit Queen. I kind of tried everything there was around here, and I just cannot figure out. Now, one thing I never really tried is this, right? We do have the sack.
With the gator disposed of, I turned my attention to the sack hanging from the crane. There was no apparent way to open it, but by the feel of it, it seemed to be filled with some kind of grain.
Grain! That's exactly what I need. Okay, knife. What are you doing, buddy? There we go. Finally. So
I cut
this
into the sack
will
with the
100%
knife, revealing it to
lure
be
the
full
chicken.
of corn.
Yep, grab it.
I took the corn from the sack.
Nice. Finally, okay. And this is how I'm gonna get myself the black feather. So let me go to the Baxter's Mill. And let us get the chicken out.
I scattered the corn on the path. Mere seconds
It
later,
is.
it attracted the attention of the curious chicken.
Unfortunately, it is a white chicken, of course, but I know exactly how to make it black, so that's fine. He's so scared. Probably gonna have to figure out a way to catch it. Ah, shoot, I knew it.
I was glad nobody had seen that. I may have known how to handle a chicken drumstick, but wrestling the living version was altogether different.
Okay, that's not gonna work again.
Nope.
How am I gonna catch this thing then? Annoying little chicken. What can I give it? Can I spray it with water?
That wasn't going to work.
No. Can I blow on it?
If the chicken didn't want me to touch it, perhaps a blast of air could do the trick.
Please give me a feather. Hey, there we go. Got it. Alright, got myself the feathers. And next up, it is time to turn them black. And for that, I gotta go back to the newspaper. Right through here. And right over here. The newspaper office.
Anything to
There we
report?
go.
I'm keeping my eyes open.
Grab the feathers and put them in the ink. Nice. I
Delicately,
knew
I
it.
dipped the feathers into the canister of ink. When they emerged, they were dyed jet black.
Perfect. So this should be the final ingredient.
Placed the feathers into the gree-gree. I'd done it. All 7 ingredients for the summoning spell. Now I needed to head back to the Spirit Queen.
There we go. All right, let's go back. So Spirit Queen, right over here. Man, I actually worked super hard to get all these items.
I
Finally
thought
got
I'd
'em.
find you out here, McAllen.
What do you mean?
How did you get out here before me?
Never mind that. This will be the last time,
Never mind
McAllen.
that.
I'm not your secretary. I don't know what you're up to out here, but I'll figure it out soon
Hey,
enough.
just give me another
But for
telegram.
now, let's hurry it up. These shoes are alligator skin, and I don't want the local fauna recognizing an old friend. Another telegram came through for you, marked urgent.
Oh, it is.
Kip said you might be out here.
My boss again?
Got it in one.
All right, what's he got to say
Callan,
this time?
Report back immediately. Received word Grimes is deceased. Lack of resources has made this a waste of time. And I've cottoned onto your little stunt with the Friday signatures. When you get back here, sorting mail is gonna be the least of your worries. Sid Sinclair Auditing Company.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. On a night when I'd just seen a ghost, this telegram was almost more unbelievable. There was more to the Belmore story than I could have ever imagined. Now I was being pulled away to a job I didn't want to work, and a life I didn't want to live. Maybe it was time to do something a little foolish. Do I still have that prepaid reply?
Sure do. What do you want it to say?
Wait, what are you doing?
Tell him I quit. I couldn't believe what I'd done.
What?
I'd quit my job and opened the first chapter in my own adventure. But without a job, I didn't have a salary. Without a salary, I wouldn't have a place to live. And it suddenly became more important than ever that I find that treasure. For me this time.
No way. We're actually going to be looking for the treasure for
Murphy,
ourselves.
have you found all 7 ingredients?
I have.
Wonderful! Now it is time for the final step. Out of the darkness, the sadness, the fear, I command you, my servant, now to appear.
I have returned, Master. What is your desire?
The ingredients have been gathered. The final step of the spell is ready. The focus.
The focus of the spell is whatever you are casting it upon. Belmore Manor is where the ghosts reside. An image of Belmore Manor is what you must use to direct the spell.
Murphy, do you have an image of Belmore Manor we can use?
Oh, shoot, do I? I think I do have here, right? This?
Yes, Murphy.
Yeah,
that
perfect.
will work. Place it inside the gree-gree as the final ingredient.
All right, there we go.
I folded the magazine cover and placed it inside the gree-gree.
The spell is ready. Finally, the ghosts will be free again. Open the gree-gree, Murphy, and that will cast the spell.
Dude, I don't like
With
this.
some
I really
trepidation,
don't like this.
I took the gree-gree from my pocket and with a deep breath, opened it.
Summon the ghosts. Are we actually calling for them? I think what we're doing, we're actually going to be catching them in the gree.
Last, I am free.
Servant,
Oh,
what's
shoot.
happening?
I knew it.
I was never your son.
Oh my gosh.
I
Even
am
he
your
was not
master.
aware of it. Are you kidding
shall
me?
do my bidding. I
No.
command you.
Foolish mortal, you have served your purpose. No longer do I need to manifest as an ephemeral specter. Now my true spirit form is freed.
Loa, do as I say.
You are of no more use to me.
No way. That is sick. Oh shoot, what's happening to him? He manifested in... The heck? What?
I wasn't
Oh my
sure what I'd
gosh, I
just
gotta
seen,
get out of here though.
but the voodoo fire raging all around me was all too real. I needed to get out. Fast.
Yeah, buddy, you gotta get out, like, right now. Can I get out through here?
I needed to get
Oh,
out of the
shoot.
riverboat, but I need to extinguish the fire to reach the door.
Oh, guess what? Thankfully, we have what I need. Also, can I get me some candles?
Surrounded by a burning inferno, I wasn't going to complicate matters by picking up lit candles, even if the phrase was fight fire with fire.
Yeah, but I really wanted that fire. Okay, let me use the water then. There we go. Alright, buddy. Get out of here. Oh, what the? Oh, the ghost. Look at that. What? Is she gonna push me out again? What the heck? Oh, is she pulling me in? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Am I about to go in the underworld? Part 2. The Love Antidote. Man, this has been so epic. I love it. The story so far is quite good.
As I opened my eyes, I realized I had no idea where I was. Hello? Hello? This wasn't good. I checked my hands and still seemed to be flesh and blood. What's happening? Where am I?
Welcome back to Belmore Manor, Murphy McCallum. We didn't expect to see you again so soon.
What's going on? Am I dead?
Don't be so overdramatic, Murphy. You're still very much alive. But you're the only person in the house that is. I'm afraid your actions have caused a good bit of trouble for us inhabitants of the house.
What's happened?
Let's see if you can figure it out. We're about to play a song, and Murphy McCallum, this one is for you. All right, all you Belmore Manor ghosts and ghouls, let's take it to a place where voodoo rules. Foolish mortal, do you know what you've done? A house of spirits, but we know of one with evil intentions, and now no preventions to all their evil scheme. You're now implicated in this complicated supernatural dream. You cast the spell, now the deed is done. Evil's free, the plan has just begun. Without your detection, we'll have no protection from the Machiavellian game. You set them loose, so you have to deduce who is ill and who is to blame. And self-detested, we'll ask you questions 3. Draw on clues to solve the mystery. The lover, the poor, the devil, oh God. Questions surrounded in doubt. The officer, bride, the sailor, or guide, Murphy. Can you figure it out? Can you figure it out? The broken heart stolen by another. Tell us now who is the lover.
I mean, isn't it obvious that the lover is the lover? I think the officer was the lover. I think the bride was the lover. I think the sailor was the lover. So what if the lover was
I
a
think
sailor?
the sailor was the lover.
Someone in love and their love is true. Is it return? What is there to do? They're caught in the middle of baffling riddles. Is love what can carry them through? Sunset life, no chance for dawn. Tell us now who is the one.
Now this time I'm gonna go with the sailor as the pawn. Or is it the officer? I don't even know. And the bride could be the devil? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I think the bride was the pawn.
A bride in love, but in some evil curse, immersed in voodoo and things perverse. She cannot protest, and her mind's not possessed. Of things that'll only get worse.
Alright, and lastly, hopefully, officer is the devil.
I think the officer was the devil.
A phantom figure who's now in control. Black magic powers got things he stole. But maybe it's set back, but he's gonna get back, and we'll worry that goes now. Let's go.
I think I got it. Yep, nice. Exactly. So the bride was the pawn. Man. Like you do, to fix it, we'll take some strange things. To test it, we asked you questions 3. You do clues, hands up the mystery. The officer, bride, and the sailor all died. Questions surrounded in doubt. Love the pawn, the devil are gone. Murphy, you figured it out. And dance you must, the foolish boss. Find tracks and hidden vaults. You may think you are done, but it's all just begun. It's time for the ghostly debut. So say trick or treat, cause there's a goal to defeat. Oh gosh.
We hope that you do.
Oh gosh, am I supposed to defeat a goal?
You have to die to.
What? I gotta die? Oh man. Dude, this game. I'm liking this though. Super good. Oh, I just made my way inside the house. In the mansion. What?
Have to die too.
I have to die too. Thanks. Well.
I was back in Belmore Manor. And although it was better than being dead, I didn't know what was awaiting me.
Yeah, we got no clue what's waiting for us. But we're about to find out. Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Who wanders to this ghostly trick? The prey that prays it will be quick. Do not blame that final try, for once he's in, he's sure to die.
Another ghost? Oh, this can't be good.
Welcome back to Belmore Manor, Mr. McCallan. My name is Cordelia Lockett. I do hope I haven't scared you.
To be honest, I've had my fill of ghosts for today. Perhaps I should be running along.
I'm afraid you'll need to come with me.
Oh, shoot.
There is someone you need to meet.
Who?
I was
Miss
hoping I
Belmore.
could explore.
You know, I don't think that would be such a great idea. We met twice already this evening, and I don't think she's taken much of a liking to me. What with throwing me off a balcony and pulling me into a spirit pool. Attempt to kill me once? Shame on you. Attempt to kill me twice? Shame on me, you know? I'll just go. It'll be like I was never here.
It's too late for that, Mr. McCallan. I really must insist.
What have I gotten myself into?
Miss Belmore,
Dang it.
Mr.
I got no other
McCallan
choice,
is
apparently.
here to see you.
I don't see anyone.
Hey, hold your horses, buddy. She's about to appear. Oh, there she is. She's crying again. Wait, what happened to the
terribly
music
sorry, Miss Belmore.
thingamajig?
I wasn't trying to steal from you. I didn't know anybody was still here. And then I've gotten deeper into things than I expected, and Miss Belmore? Why isn't she saying anything? Why is she crying?
This is all terribly exciting, isn't it? I'm afraid there's much more to this than you realize, Mr. McCallan.
Can she even hear me?
I don't think so, but keep trying to talk to her anyway.
What happened to her?
I can tell you all that I know, if you're brave enough to hear it.
I hope I am.
I wonder if I'm supposed to give her the brooch to make her.
I was there
happy
on that
again.
night, all those years ago.
Okay.
And it wasn't Miss Belmore who was to blame. The morning of the wedding, Mr. Rackham left a gift on Miss Belmore's dresser.
The officer, right?
A small leather pouch with strange
The gree-gree.
beads
Are
and
you kidding me?
strange markings. I shouldn't have been looking, but I saw her open it.
And that is how she got cursed.
Black magic. Everyone had heard the rumours about Mr. Rackham, but I saw it with my own eyes. Miss Belmore panicked. She threw the pouch into her music box, slammed down the lid to lock it, and threw the brooch into the fireplace. But it was too late. She was
Yeah.
losing herself. I could see it in her eyes. Minutes later, she asked me to bring her fiancé to her room. It's bad luck to see the groom before the ceremony. She told him she didn't love him, but I don't think it was her speaking. He begged, he pleaded, his heart broke in two. He was devastated. I saw him head up the staircase to the balcony overlooking the garden. But oh dear, I didn't know what he was going to do.
Yeah, well, we know. And we do
That
know that he
evening,
has a ring
her
on,
wedding
though,
to
that we
that
gotta get.
evil Mr. Rackham began, but it didn't go the way he had planned. Just before Miss Belmore's lips formed the words, "I do," I could see the forces battling inside her. The real love within her resisting the forged compulsion of Mr. Rackham's curse, staring into eyes that were not those of her true love. And that battle of good and evil exploded. Just like
What?
that, everyone in the house was gone.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? She
Trapping
definitely did not
us
intend
as
to do that.
ghosts to remain here forever.
Wow.
For
Including the
more than
officer.
30 years she's been like this, her mind trapped in an eternal battle between the true love in her heart and the evil magic trying to control her. More than 30 years of never-ending heartbreak. And while Miss Belmore is trapped in torment, do you realise what you've done? You've summoned all the ghosts in the house, including Mr. Rackham,
Oh,
that
shoot, including Mr.
manipulator,
Rackham.
that occultist, that devil, the cause of Miss Belmore's suffering. He's once again free to pursue his evil deeds because you released him.
Aw, man, I did not intend to do that, though.
If Abigail is under a spell, how is she able to attempt to kill me twice?
Well, it's never happened before. Maybe she's losing the fight against Mr. Rackham's curse, and the evil inside her is growing more powerful. Oh dear, it's almost too terrible to think about, isn't it?
This one is kind of like the little girl. I love
Why
it.
is Rackham doing all this? What does he want?
He's after the same thing you are, the Belmore
shoot.
treasure.
He
but
wants the same
he's
thing.
willing to do a lot
Well, this
more
complicates
to
things
get
a little
it.
bit.
And he doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. I'd say he's a lot more committed than you are.
Yeah, I guess he
I
is.
have to do something. How can we stop him?
I'm afraid I don't rightly know, but Miss Belmore might. She managed to break out of the spell once, just at the moment of the explosion when Mr. Rackham tried to carry out the wedding. Perhaps if you take her back to that moment, she might be able to break out of it again. To do that, you'll need to create a love antidote to Mr. Rackham's curse.
How can I create a love antidote?
Look in the mirror. In this reflection, she's as happy as she was on the morning of her wedding. And look, there in front of her,
The ring,
4
I knew
wedding
it.
mementos and the echoed music of the wedding march.
Okay.
Each one a touchstone of that final happy time. If you could gather those 5 things, Perhaps we might bring her back to the moment she escaped the spell, even if just for a moment. There's something else you should know. Mrs. Craddock, the housekeeper, has announced that all wedding preparations are to resume upon the orders of Mr. Rackham. He plans to repeat the wedding tonight.
Oh
You don't
God,
have
are you kidding me?
long.
But what if I break her out of the spell and she is evil now?
I think you'll just have to take that risk.
Maybe I should go. Try to find someone who knows more about this.
Oh, don't you know? You're just as trapped within this house
Oh,
as
shoot.
any of us ghosts. Try
Wait,
the
am I
windows, try
dead
the
as well?
doors. We all have 1,000 times. But it's no use. If you want to escape, she's your only hope.
That can't be true. I haven't died. I can't be trapped here forever like you.
In moonlight's glow, a spectral cell,
Oh.
and whispers of an eerie spell. No one hears his silent shout, for once he's in, he can't get out.
Are you kidding me? Oh man.
No amount of force or technique or desperate longing would open the door. Cordelia was right. I was trapped. And as
Okay.
I looked around at the house that held me, I felt both dead and alive at the same time.
I'm gonna have a lot of things I'm
Both
gonna have to
awake
collect.
and in a dream. Or a nightmare.
Oh shoot, what's happening? Wait, why did the lights go out? What is happening right now? Is this Mr. Rackham showing up? Or maybe showing me the path?
The only way I could possibly free myself was to gather the 5 items to awaken the Ghost Bride, perhaps giving her a third and final opportunity to kill me.
Shoot, I don't think she will because she will see that I'm trying to help, right?
It was
So
a
she
painting of
probably
Abigail
will
Belmore,
accept it.
hauntingly beautiful. Without a flue, the fireplace seemed entirely decorative, and yet, standing in front of it, I could feel a breeze.
Ooh. Stand in front of it, I could feel a breeze. Maybe I do have to light up the fire over there. Let me see if I can follow the ghosts. Oh shoot, who is this guy? The pianist.
Good evening. My name is Murphy McCallan.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ezra Hughes is the name. Pianist for hire is the game. Got any events coming up that you can use a pianist at? Either weddings, christenings, bar mitzvahs, funerals.
You're still hustling for work? Isn't being a ghost an impediment?
Hey, when you're self-employed, you've got to keep that next paycheck coming in.
But you're trapped in the house.
Well, I admit I'm not normally based here, but Belmore Manor makes a lovely venue.
Man, they're completely stuck in here in the past life.
How's the gig?
It's the gig of a lifetime. Quite literally. I just didn't realize how short that lifetime would be. Still, I should be making out like a bandit at the end of it.
Why's that?
My contract says I charge overtime at time and a half. So far, we're 30-something years past my original end time.
Is there
Meaning
much to
he
spend
should
your money
be
on
getting
when
a
you're
lot of
dead?
money, eh?
They say you can't take it with you. But I don't
Yeah.
seem to be going anywhere at the moment, so why not find out?
Alright, you don't seem to have much of an audience
You don't
now,
seem
do
to
you?
have much of an audience.
Most have gone through to the ballroom for the waltz. Still, at least it means I don't have the southern belle from hell hovering over me.
Who's that?
You'll know when you see her.
Oh shoot,
Are
okay.
you local to Devil's Rock?
No, New Orleans born and bred. Hard to grow up in the Big Easy and not fall in love with this music. Street performers in the French Quarter, brass bands on the balconies, parades at Mardi Gras. It's in the air down there.
So what brought you here?
Work. Figured I'd play a few gigs, make some cash. Next thing I know, I'm caught up in more drama than a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta.
Where did you find musical work here on Devil's Rock?
I got a full season contract down at the Calliope Theater. It was pure luck, really. The original pianist broke his arm.
How?
Before the renovation, that place was falling apart. 14 people in the audience watched as the stage gave out right in the middle of Claire de Lune. Pianist and piano falling straight through the floor into the basement.
Ouch.
Physically, he was fine. Emotionally, devastated for months.
Sounds like he went through a bad stage.
Yep, apparently you
Yardley
did.
Belmore was a performer too, wasn't he?
And more. Writer, director, producer, philanthropist. He's the one that bought the Calliope, fixed her up, and hired me. Once he came on board, that place got put on real shows.
Real shows?
Yeah, before Yardley put up the funds, they were so broke they had to rely on sponsorships. The final year, Bon Tom Bakery funded everything. With conditions.
Conditions?
The shows had to be on brand. Before Yardley put a stop to it, we were looking at 3 Shakespeare plays that season. Romeo and Baguette, A Midsummer Night's Cream Cake, and Much Ado About Muffins.
What do you know what happened with the Yardley Belmore?
Do you know what happened to Yardley Belmore?
I haven't a clue. But you know what? I think I was one of the final people to see him alive.
Oh, really?
He came down to the Calliope to offer me this gig for the wedding, and I overheard him talking to someone backstage after I had finished rehearsing.
What were they talking about?
Well, after Yardley scrapped the baked goods from Romeo and Juliet, he was after ideas to bring something new to the story. This fella was telling him about a place he'd found, an actual crypt. Such a missed opportunity, really. Can you imagine? Romeo
maybe
and
that
Juliet's
crypt
tragic
in the
finale,
cemetery.
played out in the Capulet tomb, the star-crossed lovers' final doomed moments in a real-life, honest-to-God crypt. The last thing I heard was them setting a date to check it out. And then, well, after that, no one ever saw him again.
So I'm guessing he
You
got
know who the man he was
trapped in
talking
there.
to was?
Rackham, I think you call
Of course, it was
Don't know
Rackham.
where his
So
interest in
basically,
the
what he
theater
did,
came from all of a sudden.
he got the
I've
brothers
never
to
seen
go
him
to
at
the
any
crypt and
performances.
close them in there. Man. Learn the Yardley's final steps. So I have a feeling I'm probably supposed to find all 3 brothers at the same time as the other mission that I have right now, right? Finding the other objects to get the bride to be happy. And probably once I also find the 3 brothers, which are most probably going to be ghosts, things are going to be a little bit better for the bride. We'll see. But for now, let's keep on talking.
You know where I could get some wedding music?
I take request. It's part of my contract for the wedding. What are you after?
I need some wedding music to play to Abigail Belmore, upstairs in her bedroom.
I might be able to move people with my music, Murphy, but there's no chance I can move this piano up to the 2nd floor.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What about this device? Is this like a recording device?
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
I love it that ghosts are not really that bad, right? I mean, they seem to be all good with me. Okay, let's see what this machine is.
Without knowing what it was, I didn't want to break it. I wondered if the pianist knew more about it.
Oh shoot, yeah, he definitely knows.
The pianist wouldn't have been happy with me rifling through his belongings.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna record the song, so probably this is what I'm gonna need to grab once he does the song for me. Let's try it out.
Good evening, Ezra.
Hello, Murphy.
What's the machine?
What's the machine next to your piano?
That's my ticket out of hustling. A phonograph recorder. I'm
Exactly.
going to compose and record a hit song. Something that'll sweep the nation, like those guys on Tin Pan Alley. I can record and release a song all across the country, and people will be able to hear me live in their living room.
But you're not live or living.
That'll be how I market myself. Anthems by apparitions, hymns by haunts. The magazines won't give you the time of day if you don't have some way of standing out. If I'm dead, it's better to be composing than decomposing.
How does the machine work?
You just put in a blank record and press record. There's an old one still in there if you want it. It's too worn for me to use anymore. The records have a thin layer of black wax on the outside, and the machine records the sound as grooves in the wax. Keep an ear out for me in a year's time.
I like that. Okay.
I should get going.
See you around, Murphy.
So, am I gonna get what I need from the phonograph?
To use the recording machine, I needed a record with a fresh layer of wax.
Okay. So I need to find the, can I grab something there?
I took the record from the recording machine. With its outer coating worn away with age, it wasn't in a state to record onto.
Okay, so basically I gotta put some wax onto this
It was a
thing.
cylindrical record for making sound recordings, covered in a thin layer of black wax. This one was old, worn, and unusable.
Yeah, maybe if I put wax on it, I might be able to improve it. I don't know. Alright, let's see what else we got here.
The shield was out of reach, but I didn't plan on jousting with any knights that day anyway.
Oh man. I absolutely love the narration. It's just
That
so
is
good.
an
What the heck is
insult to
happening
my
here?
honor.
Oh, these two
I
are
didn't know you had any honor left to
twin
insult.
brothers.
Boys, you don't want to be fighting over little old me.
Tallulah, this man is nothing but a scoundrel. Then you, brother, are a no-good fraud.
That is good. That is really good. Alright, let me see if I can chat with them. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of things to interact around here, apparently. What is he
It was
doing?
a seductive carving of a lamia, half woman, half snake, holding a shield.
Huh. Okay, anyway, let's chat with them.
Hi there.
Keep walking. I don't have time to waste on you.
Alright, buddy, alright. No reason to be mean like that.
Good evening, miss.
Oh, another fine young gentleman.
My name's Murphy McCallan. Pleased to meet you all.
Back off, Peanut. Yeah, keep walking. We were talking to the lady first.
Now, boys, we must be welcoming to our new friend. My name is Tallulah LaRue. I expect you've heard of me. My daddy owns the LaRue Oil Exchange. We're the richest family this side of the Mississippi.
But don't be getting any ideas. Tallulah, don't you think this gentleman is a little beneath you? He looks so poor, he probably waves a popsicle around and calls it air conditioning.
Let's not be rude to him just
Aw,
because
man,
he's
I
less
hate rich people.
fortunate. You boys be
The heck?
welcoming and introduce yourselves.
If we
They are
must,
so rude.
I am Humphrey Tallulah.
Tallulah?
I am Orville Tallulah of the Tallulah Textiles Company.
I think you made the pants I'm wearing.
Oh, nice. What's in your hand,
What's
miss?
that in your hand, Miss LaRue?
This is my invitation to the wedding. It allows me to bring one guest with me, but I seem to have made a teensy tiny mistake. I've invited both boys all the way out here to Devil's Rock when I can only take one of them into the wedding. Now, both of these fine fellows are here and want to attend with me, and I just don't know who I should pick.
You mean you two don't have an invitation?
We may not know the Belmores, but we do know this southern magnolia before us. We were brought to Devil's Rock by passion.
I was brought to Devil's Rock by taxi.
I wonder if I'm gonna need to kind of like convince her to bring me to the wedding.
If you're not using the invitation, perhaps I could take it off your hands?
Exactly.
I don't think so, knucklehead. Miss LaRue is going to need that invitation for when I accompany her. Over my dead body? Have you seen yourself? You're already dead.
These two gentlemen
So
seem
you are- so are you,
pretty
buddy?
heated.
I just hope it doesn't come to blows. I'd be happy to marry either of these gentlemen one day, if only I could choose between them.
If you did end up marrying one of them, would that make your name Tallulah Tallulah?
That's right, and my middle
Oh,
name
gosh.
is Beulah. Rolls right off the
What?
tongue, doesn't it?
Beulah Tallulah Tallulah. That's
How
a
are
heck
you
of a
going
name.
to decide who to take to the waltz, Miss LaRue?
I just don't know if I could decide. I think I'll have to leave it to the boys to decide for me.
Choose me, Tallulah. I'm the one who inherited our family's good looks, I assure you. Good looks.
You're twins, guys. What the
Your
heck?
reflection hides when you walk past a mirror. I have the southern elegance she desires. Elegance? You have all the elegance of a drunken pelican. I believe the lady would be better suited for a man of my sophistication. Sophistication? You have all the sophistication of a rodeo clown. It's my bravery that she needs. Bravery? You'd run away from a June bug. If you think yourself so brave, then we must put it to the test. Brother, I challenge you
Are those
to a
pistols
duel.
actually real?
Not if I challenge you first.
Gee, I wouldn't want a duel to take place because of little old me. But if that's how things have to be, let's get the guns on the table, boys.
McCallum, you shall be the adjudicator.
I shall?
I'm glad you've agreed.
What exactly does that entail?
What am I agreeing
In
to?
order for the duel to be fair, an independent third party must load the pistols and declare
Oh,
the victor.
shoot.
But I've never loaded a pistol before.
Don't worry, McCallum. A donkey with a lobotomy could do it. You have at least half a chance.
Oh, what the heck? Loading a pistol. 1. Powder. Shoot. Ramrod. Aim. Fire. Okay. I'm loving the graphics. So we got loading a pistol. Let's grab the powder.
One at a time, I poured the powder into the muzzle of the pistols.
Okay, I think I'm putting it in both of them. Yeah. Next.
I
Shoot.
didn't need to pick up the pistols except to load them.
Oh, okay. Next ramrod, I guess.
No, McCallan, you haven't put in the shot.
Oh, the shot. Okay, there we go.
I then dropped the shot into each muzzle.
Okay, here's the ramrod.
Finally, I patted the contents down with the ramrod.
No pussyfooting around here, boys. I want to see some action. If you miss, you're not the man for me.
The thing is, the bullets are just gonna go through them, isn't it?
Fire! Well?
I knew it. That's so silly.
I've been
Oh,
hit.
never mind. It's actually stubbing
Me
into them.
too.
In any other situation, this would have been a tragedy, but it quickly became clear that a duel to the death wouldn't be conclusive when the duelists were both already dead.
Oh, neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a terrible waste of everybody's time.
Oh man, so silly. Can I grab the
Miss
parasol?
LaRue, would you mind if I borrowed your parasol?
Don't be silly, Murphy.
Oh,
it's a
she's not gonna let
beautiful
me.
evening outside. You have no use for it, but I'm sure I can be of help to you if the weather turns sour.
Okay,
Good
let's keep
evening,
on chatting with
Miss
her.
LaRue.
Why, hello again, Murphy.
Would you like a rematch? Were you friends with Abigail
Were you
Belmore?
friends with Abigail Belmore?
Friends may be a bit of an exaggeration, but I'd seen her around at the debutante balls before she got engaged to that sailor. I mean, really, what was she thinking?
You don't think they should have gotten engaged?
What's the point? Mr. Rackham was an improvement. I do love the powerful.
Now,
I
I
best-
think,
Ta-ta.
before I'm gonna ask for a
Would
rematch...
you like a rematch of the pistol duel?
What
shoot.
a wonderful idea! Boys, guns on the table. Murphy, load 'em
I
up.
have a feeling I gotta do something different to the pistols here, exactly because I do have access to my inventory, right? So, first of all, powder. Let's use my own
I
gunpowder.
couldn't do that.
What? Why?
The powder flask already contained enough gunpowder.
So, what do you want me to do then? Oh, maybe magnet?
The button magnet was exactly the right size for the barrel of each pistol, but it would have become a bullet itself if I'd loaded it inside.
What do you mean?
Nope. Without the twins catching on, I ran the button magnet across the mound of bullets and saw they began to wobble. The shot must have been an alloy of lead and something ferrous.
Huh. Okay.
That didn't work.
So apparently I ran the magnet through
Without
the bullets.
the twins catching on, I ran the button magnet across the mound of bullets and saw they began to wobble. The shot must have been an alloy of lead and something ferrous.
The shot must have been something nefarious. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to actually grab some actual bullets, some actual pellets, and put them in.
I didn't need to pick up the pistols except to load.
Yeah, I know. Hold up.
One at a time, I poured.
There we go. Yeah, I have a feeling I gotta find some real bullets.
I then dropped the.
Okay, and then this one.
Finally, I patted.
Okay, let's see if anything happens, but I do
Remember,
believe I gotta
boys,
find some real bullets
if you
here.
miss, you're
then come back
not
to this
the
place.
man for me. Fire!
Yeah, see?
Well,
Same thing happens again. These guys will never shoot each other.
Me too.
I knew it.
neither of you missed? Well, sorry, boys, but I think that's a draw. What a
So basically what I gotta
terrible
do, I
waste of
think I gotta
everybody's time.
somehow make it so that at least one of them misses, or both of them misses again, and it's a draw. I don't know. Card catalog. Can I chat with them?
Hi there.
Keep walking.
No. Oh, can I interact with this thing?
It was a seductive carving of a lamia.
Holding a shield. What am I supposed to do? What's the gunpowder on
I
it?
couldn't.
No. What about this one?
It was a devilish carving of a.
Okay. Alright, let's keep it going.
Did I hear gunshots?
Dude, there's just
through there?
so much to explore in this
Been back
place.
at
What the heck?
Alameda during the war.
What happened there? A battle?
No, my second wedding. The father of the bride didn't appreciate me canoodling with the maid of honor and Got all the locals to run me out of town. Talk about a shotgun wedding. You, boy, are you one of the staff? Is the wedding ready to begin?
Ready to begin? Goodness gracious, but I haven't found my Bible.
Sorry, I'm just a guest too. I don't think the wedding's happening until later tonight. Or not at all, if everything went to plan.
Just enough time for another drink, then.
Huh. Okay, I have a feeling you're gonna have to bring this fella his Bible. What is that?
I picked up the vase. From the delicate porcelain and hand-painted ornamentation, it looked like it must have been worth a fortune. Ming Dynasty, perhaps?
Foskett, why is that young man picking up that chamber pot?
I have absolutely no idea.
Or perhaps not.
Oh man, okay. I don't know what's wrong with these animals, why they're
After my
positioned like
escapades
this.
with the fish and its hidden horseshoe, I had had quite enough of taxidermied animals. After my escapades...
And listen, they do look pretty cool.
Good evening.
Hello, my child.
Oh, don't get him going again.
And what is your name?
Murphy McCallan.
Hello, Murphy. I am Father Foskett, spiritual shepherd of St. Juniper's Parish. Have you seen the good book?
I'm not the most religious person, but I have read parts.
No, I mean that rather more literally. I've lost my Bible and have no idea where I put it. Have you seen it?
I haven't, I'm afraid.
Pity.
I will be looking
Are you here
it,
for the
of
wedding?
course.
I am officiating the wedding. With everything that's gone on in the house, we must thank God we have someone like me to keep us on a righteous path.
I've been told that Abigail Belmore doesn't really want to marry Rackham. You need to call the wedding off.
We shall stick to the system, young Mr. McCallan. Objections should be heard during the ceremony, not before, when all parties may articulate their feelings on the matter. These things are greater than you and I, you know. Until then, we must treat the wedding as the joyous occasion it is.
What do you think of Abigail Belmore?
A little headstrong, in my opinion, but a lovely young lady. I baptized her, you know. She grabbed my nose as I held her over the font, right up the left nostril. Wouldn't let go until her brothers distracted her with a teddy bear. Still, she's a very caring girl.
Just not two ecclesiastical noses. Is St. Juniper's your church?
That's right, young man. A beacon of godliness on an otherwise spiritually desolate isle.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think St. Juniper's been taken over by rum runners.
Criminals? In my church? Good God! They must be removed immediately.
Let's not be too hasty. They sound like my type of gentleman. That's the type of church I can see myself attending.
I could do with less of your opinions, thank you. Many things can be preserved in alcohol, Colonel. Dignity is not one of them.
Alright.
I'm not the
last
most
one?
well-read on religion, but shouldn't you be in heaven now?
Gold standard question, my boy.
Well,
Oh, that's a good one.
I'll admit this isn't what I expected.
Perhaps the good book has some missing passages.
I think we can do without your theological input, Colonel.
Is there a way to fix it?
Well, that's precisely what I'm doing, young man, as we speak.
It looks like you're just sitting in an armchair.
You don't see the metaphorical cogs whirring around in my head, the tick and the tock of the thanatological matters in my mind. To the layman, I might appear to be just sitting in an armchair, but in reality, I am studying the Bible, or at least I would be, if I hadn't lost it.
You've lost it, all right.
Alright, we are gonna try to find it somehow.
Do you think it might be voodoo keeping you here?
Voodoo is nothing but mumbo-jumbo misdirection. I fear we may be in limbo. Some devilish force has interrupted the supernatural order of things.
I think Rackham may be practicing black
I
magic.
think Rackham might be practicing black magic.
That is an extraordinary accusation. I refuse to hear another word of it. He is a God-fearing man who always attends the sailor services, and he has donated generously to the church and my vacation fund. The culprit here is that awful sailor Abigail was going to marry. It is precisely because Miss Belmore's marriage to Mr. John Rackham was interrupted that we are still here. And why we must continue the wedding as planned tonight. It shall be our way out.
Man, you can never chat with these type of people. So
best
I'm
be
actually
heading
going to be
off.
heading off, yeah.
God be
Although
with
I
you.
will try to bring his Bible if I manage to find
The
it.
empty glass was best left where it was.
Can I fill it up with water?
That didn't work.
Okay, never mind. Let's try to chat with this
Good
one.
evening.
Good evening, my boy. I'm afraid you'll have to speak up. Old army injury, you see. Care to join me for a drink?
Colonel Bloom, how many times must I warn you about your predilection for hard drinking?
It's not hard drinking. It's very easy. What do you say, my boy? You care for a nip?
I probably shouldn't. I'm a little preoccupied at the moment.
Well, don't go saving it for the toast. You'll be waiting decades.
See, this is what I was talking about. This is the kind of ungracious, ungentlemanly behavior that will spell your doom, Colonel.
Stop trying to threaten me with eternal damnation, Foskett. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I'm pretty sure I'm dead at this moment, and I don't see any evidence of women playing harps. Just you harping on at me.
You know what? Just by looking at their discussion here, I have a feeling I'm gonna need his device. Because in order to play the music in the bride's room, I do believe that thing is actually missing now from where I got attacked by the bride.
Did you see much action in the army?
I killed 4 men.
From food poisoning, Colonel Bloom's title is an honorary one for services to catering.
The Cattle King is what they called me. I own farms from New Orleans to Tallahassee. Beef, leather, dairy. It was a roaring trade.
Or at least a mooing one.
Those cows, they were my army. I tell you, everything a man needs can be provided by a good troop of cows.
Herd of cows.
Of course I've heard of cows. I was just talking about them.
As I was chatting, I was actually noticing that the animals in the background, they're actually blinking. That's creepy.
What are you drinking, Colonel?
Good hearty rum. It'll put fire on your chest and hair in your belly. Wait.
And perhaps it is time to consider whether
other
you
way
have
around.
drunk too much of it, Colonel. Or perhaps give it up altogether.
I could easily give up alcohol. I've already done it hundreds of times.
I think you'll find the time between one glass and the next does not count as teetotalism. Perhaps we should be grateful to the Lord that your glass remains empty.
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
I'm looking forward to it being over. In my opinion, being stood up at the altar for 33 years is a pretty bad sign. Not what strong relationships are made of.
And you should know, Colonel. You've only had hundreds of them.
Do you think the bride and groom should be together?
That Rackham's a slimy character, and no mistake. Oh, my God, he's a good businessman. Trickier than a magician's rabbit that's gotten stuck on a particularly difficult crossword puzzle. But all that don't amount to a hill of beans if you're not enjoying life. I don't know whether to hate the guy or envy him.
Both are sins, I think you'll find, Colonel.
And not even the best ones. Do you know what's wrong with society nowadays, Murphy? Drink, guns, and women. There's just not enough time for them all.
Gosh dang it, this guy.
Have you ever married, Colonel?
Oh, yes. I've been married for 47 years.
Yes, but to 9 different women.
It still counts.
His shortest marriage was 2 days, and that's only because they couldn't find him to serve the annulment papers.
I ended up in a bordello
Man.
in East Nevada with half the members of the Albuquerque Militia Marching Band. Best honeymoon I've been on with some lovely girls.
Lord forgive him, for he knows not what he does.
That's not what the girls were telling me.
Alright, how
do
do I
excuse
grab
me.
the
I'll be back.
megaphone from
At your
his
leisure, my
ear, though?
boy. I have nowhere to go and nothing to do.
Idle
Exactly.
hands are the devil's playthings.
Try idling your mouth for a change, you old curmudgeon.
These two characters, I love it. So he doesn't like he can interact with his thingamajig. Maybe if I put him a drink or something like that, he will drop that and I will be able to pick it up. Maybe, I got no clue. What about the fire? The pot?
I'd previously seen small pots hung in fireplaces like this contained water in order to humidify the room.
Oh.
Especially when tobacco was being smoked. In this case, however, the pot was empty.
What if I add water?
Nope.
Oh, shoot. Wait, what?
Nope.
Why? Huh. Okay. Dude, I'm super duper lost right now. I mean, look at this. There's just so many places. Oh, shoot. Above me is what I needed to get to. Okay. There's just so many places to go. I'm so lost. Oh shoot, this room is just completely black. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Stepping through the doorway, I found myself in an ethereal black void that stretched in every direction. Draped in green fog, all I could see were staircases floating in all directions, and in the center, an eternally ticking clock.
What the heck am I doing here?
The clock was too far away to reach. All I could do was watch.
Can you reach it from here?
The clock was too...
Use this on it?
That didn't work.
Oh my gosh, am I gonna be stuck in this place? Shoot. Wow, I did not expect this.
The clock was too far away to reach.
All I could do is watch it. Can I
That
throw the
wasn't
magnet
going
at
to
it?
work.
I'm pretty sure I gotta do something about it, right? Oh, anyway, out.
Is that
Never mind.
little whippersnapper playing on the staircases again?
No, it's not him this time. But how that wayward whelp's mother allows him to run riot through that cursed room baffles me. When it comes to Sebastian Pock, I think King Herod might have had a point.
I wonder if these guys know something about that room and the staircase.
Good
Maybe
evening,
they
Father
can
Foskett.
Help me figure it out.
Hello again, my child.
Oh yeah, look at that. Hold up.
Have you two gentlemen known each other long?
Gentleman's a stretch.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Foskett.
But yes, we've known each other since we were teenagers. We used to be roommates in college. But while I focused on my studies, the Colonel here focused on extracurriculars. I made it my duty to keep him on the straight and narrow path.
And thankfully, you haven't done a very good job of it.
Where does the staircase room
Where
go?
does that staircase
Exactly.
room go?
That room is a place of sin.
What happened in there?
When Miss Belmore spurned her original fiancé, that is the route he took to the garden balcony where he
Oh, I get it.
hanged himself.
That's terrible.
A terrible sin. Belmore Manor has evil magic coursing through it. I lay at least partial blame on that deplorable act. That room is filled with nothing but impassable evil. It is as though the house itself refuses passage to the bewitched balcony.
So basically, I gotta get to that balcony eventually, but I gotta figure out a way to do it because that's how I'm gonna get to grab the ring.
Do you know how I can get through the staircase room?
Certainly not. If you had any sense, you would stay out of there. The only person I've seen messing about in there is the page boy. I know
Page
that
boy?
the Lord sends things to challenge us, but even the devil himself would take up early retirement if made to babysit that little monster. Goodness knows where he's gone now, though. I suppose we should all thank God for the respite.
Okay, so I think I know. I think I'm gonna have to find
I'd best
this
be heading
bellboy.
off.
God be with you.
And probably he's gonna be the one that's gonna give me some hint on how to make it up the stairs. Really, really cool adventure so far, y'all. All right, but you know what? That being said, this is gonna be the end of this episode of Foolish Mortals, and when we come back the next one, we're gonna carry on the journey through the Belmore Mansion. This is super sick. I'm loving it. You guys let me know down in the comments below, though, what you think about the story so far. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. All right. Bye, everybody.